Just finished 10 months of the HypnoTC course and it's been awesome.
It was incredible. Hard work, but so worthwhile.
So about halfway through the course, I realized how lucky I am because the quality of the school was very, very much to my level of satisfaction. And I like to be very critical and try to find things that are wrong and things in which to improve. And very rarely I have difficulty doing that, but in this course I did, which I guess in a way it's a very good sign. It shows that they did a very good job.
I've done another course before. It was all right, very theoretical, and I got good marks, but I could not continue to practice because I didn't feel confident and I didn't know exactly what I was doing. But this one has given me that total confidence. I can do it tomorrow.
If I compare it to the NLP course, it was just worlds apart. I mean, that was a week of intensive stuff and I left it paying a lot of money, really just thinking, what did I actually just learn? And what I got in the 10 months here, when it was stretched out with all the homework, the practical, all the experience that you get throughout the 10 months, it really did teach me so much more.
I tried different courses, different protocols that were out there. Thought they would make me more confident, build my self-belief. They didn't. So I got in touch, had a conversation with Kate. That was enough for me.
There's a lot of courses out there. What I liked about this course is it was actually over a 10-month period and you had a lot of time to read around the subject, do the vast amounts of homework that you're given.
Homework. There was quite a lot of homework.
It's for someone who hasn't studied for a long time, it was a shock to the system. But got through it, and I can't tell you, when you finish that homework, the feeling is amazing.
Take on board all the warnings about homework. There is lots of homework. You need to schedule probably 10-15 hours a week of quality time to do the homework, but all of it, I found, was worth doing.
I think one of the things that's really helpful and beneficial is the fact that you can log in every week. You get the student learning videos, and that kind of goes over everything you have in the weekends. And really, when you get lost, in say 4 months later, you can go back and it really helps as a reference point. It's valuable.
I think actually having to do the case studies where we had to go out and actually get our hands on real people with real stuff that they wanted to work on was the first big step out of my comfort zone, but actually incredibly rewarding.
The thing in the course which was extraordinary was a case study, and that gave me enormous amount of confidence because I could see the result. I was rewarded with that. I was also rewarded by the people telling me I was good, which is obviously very vain, but I love that. And also it made me prepare it more, to think about it, to write about it. And that confidence is enough for you, plus the practicals we did, all the practicals we did in a course. It gave me enough confidence to know that yes, I can do it.
I had one particular lady I was working with, the difference in her, it just boosted my confidence knowing I was like, I can really do this. My self-belief and confidence when I started wasn't on the floor, but it wasn't fantastic. There's lots of self-doubt there and it's just disappeared. I'm just like, let's do this now. Let's go and help people.
Incredibly confident. The fact that I'm already out there doing it, even though we haven't officially finished the course, we've been encouraged to go out and work with other people, and as part of my osteopathy practice as well, it's already proving invaluable. So yeah, 100% ready to go.
I wasn't sure quite how I could be effective as a hypnotherapist, but the course definitely helped me to realise that we all of us have it within us, the skills to do this, with the excellent teaching and the guidance that you get.
The tutors are something else. I mean, you've got the nice balance there. You've got the funny, the serious.
Both of them came from very different backgrounds. There was a lot of humour in there, a lot of knowledge bombs being dropped left, right and centre.
I felt supported all the way through. If I've needed any information or if I needed any ideas or help, I've contacted Kate or I've contacted Rory, and they've always been there. The student forum's there and it's an invaluable source of information. So I couldn't want for better tutors, I really couldn't.
When I was first told to work off scripts, now that put the fear of God into me, but I've ad-libbed a lot in my life, but when it comes to learning something as important as this, where the scripts, the delivery, the language is important, it did put the fear of God into me, but when it comes to the end, when you do the exam, it just literally falls into place.
It was extremely daunting, but so beneficial, because when you're working with somebody, to be able to really see what's going on with them, you need to be able to look at them. And if you're reading from a script, you're not seeing those small nuances that can really make the difference between helping somebody or just kind of waffling on.
That was one of the main things that attracted me to come and do the course. It was one of the first questions I asked: are we just going to be reading off scripts, or are we actually going to be creating some of our own work or adapting existing work? So for me, that was a really big part of why I chose the course. So that was incredible.
I think working in no scripts is kind of like default. I did have that opinion beforehand due to my background. So performing arts, you don't see an actor go on stage with a script. You know, you learn the script, you learn it well, and you know there is also some improv, which I think comes in handy. I think anything that you need to plan to the perfection, you know, I think you're wasting a lot of time because plans don't go perfectly, and you should be able to improvise on your feet to get the best for yourself and your clients.
I mean, I've seen quite a few clients as part of my case studies and that sort of thing, and I've always had like a script beside me that if I was to fall or falter, that I could refer to it. But as I've progressed, I felt the confidence not to have a script, and it's kind of cutting the cord, and you need to do that. You need to cut the cord and have faith in yourself and have faith in the trainers and have faith in the coursework that you're doing, because you have got that, you've got that information, it's all up there.
Well, I had no skill whatsoever at the start of the course. I came on the course really out of curiosity to see what it was all about, and over the weeks I have learned a great deal, and I now feel remarkably confident to sit down with a stranger, do an intake, learn about their issues, and on the hoof formulate a plan and do it, and be very confident that that will have a positive effect.
All my skills, I think, have really developed. I started this course with very little confidence, very little self-belief. And a lot of the time throughout the course, I kept having a few meltdowns of, oh my God, am I really up to doing this? And then all of a sudden, I just woke up one day and I just thought, I am doing this. I have got the confidence, I have got the self-belief. So it feels good.
My skills have developed probably 1,000 times better than I thought they would. The things that I thought I couldn't do, I kind of combated, took them on, face on, and I really feel my skills are quite good now. Confidence, on a scale of 1 to 10, at the moment, I'm up there.
Looking at courses, there's a whole range out there. And I know that you probably think, here's a guy talking to the camera who's been on it, and of course he's going to say it was great. I'm a very critical person. I really wanted to do this for a career, and so for me it was important that I got a really good grounding in what I did. And I can honestly say I researched, and I do research into things quite thoroughly. And I would, without a shadow of a doubt, happily say that this was the best course out there. Now, I don't say that lightly. And the uniqueness of this course, which is like lightning in a bottle, and I don't think you're ever going to find it anywhere else, are the two fantastic teachers. Kate and Rory together as a symbiotic team that is like none other.
I've been travelling over from Spain to do this course. Now that tells you how good I thought the course was.
If you're looking for a course to go on, this is by far the best course out there.
Of course I would recommend it.
Absolutely, 100% recommend a course.
I would highly recommend this course.
I would recommend this course.
I would highly recommend this course.
I would definitely recommend this course. It's fantastic. Best thing I ever did.
Listen, I got a little advice to you. Contact this one.
Put all other courses aside, this is the course you need to go on.
I would still, having done it all and having looked at other courses, know people that have been on other courses, I'd definitely recommend it.